Hello, my name is Tobias. I'm with the Discount Vending Store, and today we're going to be spending some time talking about your coils. So sometimes you might get yourself into a situation where you have a coil that doesn't quite fit the product that you're looking for. Just like this. So you need to replace that coil. And to do that, to take out a coil, usually it's going to be easiest to pull this tray out. And then to disconnect the coil, we're just going to push back towards the back of the machine and then twist until this little metal piece lines up with the little hole in the back of the clip. Then you'll pull the rail or the coil back out towards you, and this coil is disconnected from the machine. And then we'll put on another coil that'll fit your product better. You can get these coils through our website or by giving us a call. There are different coil sizes for each product. Now to put them back on, there's two important things we need to pay attention to, and that's the flap on the bottom, in this case, of this clip, as well as this hole right up here. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that the coil gets around the flap on the bottom there. You can see it is there. And then we're going to rotate this until that nub gets into the hole in the clip in the back there. And then we'll rotate the coil one direction or the other, doesn't really matter, until it clicks into place like you just heard that. We can tell a coil is correctly in place when you can pull on it and rotate it without it snapping out at all, which you are going to need to do based on the specific products. So you can see drinks like this here, you're going to want to have the coil mounted so that the tip is more towards the top, so it holds it in place better. But if you have thinner products like candy bars or granola bars like these, you're going to want to have the coil rotated on the bottom to make sure that those coils don't slip out through it. To rotate coils, just do exactly like we were just talking about. You can pull towards you on the coil and then rotate in whatever direction you'd like to, releasing it where you would like the coil to end for your product. Feel free to play around with this. Make sure your product bends well. That also brings us to the last thing I want to talk about with coils, which is double slots. Some slots you have will have 2 coils per product. And they'll have what we call a left coil and a right coil. And sometimes that can be a little tough to tell the difference between. So I have 2 coils right here. One is a left and one is a right. The left coil goes on the left of the 2 double slots. And when the tip is on the bottom, it points towards the left. So this right here is a left coil. So we'll mount that on the left up here. We'll do the same thing we just showed you. We're going to pull this tray out so we can access it a little better. We're going to make sure that we go over the flap on the top there. Make sure to line up the tip into the hole in the bottom there. And then rotate it in any direction until it snaps into place just like that. We know it's in place because I can pull on it and rotate it whatever direction I need, which is going to be on the bottom for this particular product. And then we'll put in the right coil exactly the same. We can tell this is a right coil because it points to the right when the tip is on the bottom, just like this, and it goes into the right of the double slot. Same thing. Make sure the coil goes around the flap. Make sure the tip goes into the hole. Rotate it one direction until it clicks. Make sure it's in by rotating it. And then rotate it how we need in the product. Then you can grab our product, make sure it fits into that slot, which it does. And you're all set to go. Now you are ready to vend any type of product in this machine that fits in the machine. If you have any further questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call at this number right here, this number here, or shoot us an email at this email right here. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day.